So this is my set of Tombow dual brush pens. This is a set of 96. I ordered them off Amazon a couple months ago and I really love them. They come with a stand that comes in the box and you kind of put it together yourself, and then you can organize them however you like. Right now I kind of have them all just shoved in here. At one point I had them all by color, and then something happened with the stand where it came loose and they all fell on the floor. So with this stand, I wouldn't pick it up with one hand. I would make sure you grabbed it kind of by the bottom. So yeah, so let's get to the review. So I've pulled some of my favorite colors of these. I do have the 96 set. Before this, I would just buy them randomly at art supply stores for a couple of bucks a piece. But they're really awesome. They come in a ton of colors. And they're really good at blending, but they have two tips. So on one end is a brush nib tip. It's very thick. It's really awesome. This is actually a lighter color, so it's not showing up very well. And then on the other end is a fine tip. So you can get some detail work. It's about 1 millimeter probably in width, so it's not too fine. But just nice enough to get a few details. They are water-based markers, so they don't bleed, but they kind of like blend with other, colors very well, and they're kind of transparent, so they kind of have this really fun overlapping effect. They don't smell like Copic or Prismacolor markers do, because those are alcohol-based. And they're pretty non-toxic. They're also acid-free, so if you worry about your paper corroding eventually over the years, you're not gonna have that problem. They're pretty awesome. They come with a blender marker, and you can buy this separately as well, and it kind of can blend them out. You can also use kind of a water brush pen to blend with them too on watercolor paper. They're not waterproof, so you have to make sure that if you're using the black one, that you're not putting other things on top of it that's gonna, make it blend very badly. So, sorry, my video cut out at one point. So, the great thing about these is that the tip is just so big. So you can get very thin lines, probably like 1 millimeter, maybe a little bit smaller, and then, gradually get thicker until you're using totally the side of the brush. That's what's great about these. If I take my ruler here, they get almost up to probably 3/8 of an inch thick, and then smaller, I would say, than 1 millimeter. So, that gives you such a wide range, and the tip is very flexible. So, you can get thicks and thins and pretty easily. They're great for calligraphy, great for coloring things. Just really overall, totally love them. This paper that I'm using is very smooth, so they're pretty smooth on this. If you're going to use more of a textured paper, it's going to be a little bit rougher. They're going to sink in a little bit more. But I've had some of these that have lasted me for a really long time just using it on a non-absorbent paper. So you're going to get quite a bit of ink out of this. Yeah, and I think that's it. So I will leave the link to where you can buy these in the description box, and I'll see you all next time. Oh, and here is a video of me doing some lettering with them.